everyone, and you're watching Captured by Cage on YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you so much for supporting me. As you can see by today's title, we're doing a skincare routine. As you can see, I'm outside. That's because I want to show you guys how amazing my face looks, and if you follow my skincare guide and the way I do my makeup, then your face can also look like this. So make sure you comment below and tell me if you actually enjoyed it or whether I should never do a video like this again. Trust me, I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much. Just a reminder, obviously this is quarantine time, so my skincare really does range, but I'm here to give you skincare advice. As you guys can see, I think it's extremely important to have amazing skincare underneath your makeup, and it will make your makeup glow like so. Okay, so now I'm just going to rinse off my face. I just woke up in the morning and I don't have any flannels because they're in the wash. So I'm just using these pads that I got from Superdrug just to really rinse off my face, get rid of the crust in my eyes, and just rinse off my lips just so I can feel refreshed before I start. Okay, what I'm going to use now is Simple's Foaming Cleanser. Now I absolutely love this because it has no harsh chemicals and it has skin loving ingredients and vitamins as well. So this is great if you have acne or sensitive skin because it's really not going to harm your skin. Personally, I like to use the tea tree oil foaming cleanser, but it's quarantine time so they didn't have any, so I just picked up Simple, and you really can't go wrong with Simple. In fact, I think Simple need to sponsor me because I love using their products, especially their toners and their night creams and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to rinse this off because, you know, I've been foaming it for a while. Once you've rinsed off everything, what you're going to do is you're going to use a towel or a flannel and you're going to get rid of your dead skin. Now, I normally get dead skin around my nose area where I'm showing you right now, and up there, and it's quite flaky. So what you want to do is just scrub in those areas until like everything goes away. You're going to feel it go away, trust me. Don't be too harsh on your skin, but you just want to get rid of that dead skin. Ultimately, when you get rid of the dead skin, your skin is going to feel like a baby's bum. You should probably exfoliate like 3 times a week, and make sure you don't over exfoliate. If you over exfoliate, then your skin will be itchy. Trust me, I've been there. I know, I've over exfoliated. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get a towel and you're going to pat your face dry, and it's important that you pat your face and do not rub it. You want to pat your face and be kind to your face, okay? If you rub it, then it's going to become dry straight away, and you really don't want that. Okay, now I'm just explaining that I'm going to be using cocoa butter on my skin, and the reason why I'm doing that is because it's a thin moisturiser and I'm going to be putting makeup on afterwards, and you don't want anything that's thick. You don't want anything to hold down your skin. You just want to make sure you have a light moisturiser, okay? And just rub it in. So here's my skincare advice. First of all, I would like to say that I have suffered with like breakouts before. I used to have eczema, aka eczema, on my body, so I know what it's like to have horrible skin, or I know what it's like to be perceived just having just nasty skin and wanting to hide it and stuff like that. Obviously my case is not as extreme as other people, but I just want to let you know and keep it real that I'm not just someone with like amazing skin that's just like, oh yeah, this is what you do, and you've never been through any struggles. But here I am to give you some skincare advice. So first things first is to get rid of dark spots or dark scars. I used this Kiehls Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution, and this is a holy grail, and there's so much in it because I only used it once, like one usage, and my spots literally faded. So I was like, this is absolutely holy grail, and I think you should invest in it and definitely try it out. For sure, Kiehls is definitely hands up. Okay, here's some other advice that I want to give to you guys regarding skin and how I look after my skin and how I've been looking after my skin since I was a teenager. Okay, so here's my skincare advice. Make sure you change your bed sheets. Okay, the reason why it's important to change your bed sheets is because as black people or people of color, we love to put coconut oil in our hair, different products in our hair, and then we go to bed and sleep on what? A pillowcase, and the pillowcase transfers to our face, and that can lead to spots and breakouts. With that being said, you should also make sure you wash your hair regularly and just have a nice shape up, or make sure you do your hair, because have you noticed, like, you can have a really crap time, you're breaking working out, and then when you go to the hairdressers and, you know, get your hair trimmed or getting hairstyle, your face just automatically looks flawless. And so I just want to make sure you guys know that that's also important, to make sure you do your hair often or wash it often, especially if you've had it in braids for quite a long time, because you don't want the oils from your hair seeping onto your pillowcase. And I know you could also wear a head wrap, but sometimes that comes off. So make sure you change your bed sheets regularly. When I was a teenager, if my bed sheet fell on the floor, I would literally change it. I was not joking around, and trust me, it actually makes a difference. Also, do not touch your face and do not allow anyone to touch your face. When I was a teenager, no, even now, when people are like, oh my god, your skin is so amazing, and they go to touch it, I'm like, don't touch my face, because at the end of the day, everyone has bacteria, oils, and just dirt on their face, and your face is so sensitive. You need to treat it like a king or queen, so make sure no one touches your face. Another thing, your water intake is incredibly important. Now, obviously, this is quarantine life, so you just have what you have at your house. If you're eating healthy, well done. If you're not, it is what it is. But just cut down on the fizzy drinks and make sure you drink things with water. That includes teas. Make sure you have watermelon, cucumber, anything that hydrates your skin, keeps your skin moisturized, okay? It's really incredibly important to hydrate your skin. Another one is find the right moisturizer for you. Now, I have normal to dry skin, so I tend to go for like a thicker cream. In the winter, I use the emulsifying cream. I get it from Boots or my pharmacy, and that was my holy grail. However, I like to switch it up as well. If you have oily skin, it's best for you to use a moisturizer that is very thin, because you don't want a lot of build-up on your face. Otherwise, it's just going to make your skin and your spots even worse. So it's all about experimenting. Personally, me now, I'm using coconut oil and coconut butter mixed together. Coconut oil doesn't work for me by itself. It just stays on top of my skin. Cocoa butter is a thin cream, dries out my skin. When I use both of them together, it's an amazing concoction. And I just started doing that this year. So that's an interesting one. Also, I just want to say, please try not to get too down on your skin. Stress is a big factor on why you're having a lot of breakouts and why you can't get rid of your skin, can't get rid of spots. But I just want you to know that when people see you, they may see your spots and it may be like, whoa, but at the end of the day, someone that judges you based on if you've got bad skin or not is a dickhead, and you don't want to be around them anyway. At the end of the day, we all want to be around people who treat us with respect and just like us for who we are, as in our personality and our souls. And if someone is genuinely that superficial to judge you that much based on because you have acne or if you have a bunch of spots in the area, then they're not even for you. Like right now, you guys can't see, but I've got a bite on my nose. How annoying is that? Do you know what I mean? I've been in situations where I've had spots on my face and it's like, oh, I don't feel great. But at the end of the day, who cares? This is life. Do you know what I mean? Life happens. People get stressed. People have periods. People are allergic to stuff. You know, I had an allergic reaction from my makeup foundation. Every time I wore my foundation, I would break out after and have big... I didn't like it, but especially when you go from clear skin to a lot of spots, it freaks you out a lot, especially because I don't really suffer with breakouts all the time, so I was freaking out. But you know what? You just have to live your best life, and now we're in quarantine. It's best for you to just practice good hygiene and just good practice good facial hygiene or whatever, I don't know. But also to add to that, I normally use face toners and I love a face mask. Obviously you can make face masks at home, but I used to use Lush Cosmetic face masks and it was absolutely amazing. I used to use a berry kind of blueberry one and it smelled amazing. When I took it off my face felt tight and refreshed. And so just remember, this is quarantine, so don't be so hard on yourself. Do not be hard on yourself, okay? Okay, so life is all about lighting. Obviously the bathroom was really bright and right now I'm under the shadow, so this is what my makeup looks like. It's nice and flawless. If I go out into the sun, then it's going to be too bright and you guys are not going to be able to see my face properly, but that's why we go here in the shade, and this is what my makeup looks like. Took less than 15 minutes. I didn't use expensive brushes, expensive products, yet my face looks absolutely flawless. If you agree, comment below. And if you enjoyed it, and if you want more, literally just tell me and comment below. And I'm about to get ready to go out for like a half an hour walk to enjoy the sun and just get some fresh air in this crazy quarantine coronavirus thing, okay? Thank you guys.